So I'm Vera, and at the moment I'm an executive assistant to a global marketing consultant. My exec works in the retail space and he has clients all over the world. Prior to working in this role, I was in the marketing sector. And prior to that, I had the opportunity to run my own small business. And prior to that, I was in the education sector for 20 years. So I've always wanted to complete a mini MBA. I felt that if I could complete a mini MBA, I would be able to set myself up for success. I felt that if I could complete an MBA, I would have the strategic knowledge to add value to my role. I really wanted to move from being an assistant in the business to be someone who is more strategic. And I almost wanted to move from an executive assistant to a strategic business partner. So I can understand how my role fits into the wider business. Yeah, I had some challenges that I was facing currently in my role. My role was expanding and I really felt that I needed tools that I could actually help me with the role that I was moving into. I was looking at business plans. I was looking at the P&L. I was starting to run some special projects. And I really had a struggle because I wanted to understand those deeper concepts at a business level. And I really felt that doing a mini MBA would help me with that. The second challenge that I had in my role was that I felt my role was very tactical. And as you know, EAs and PAs, we can get involved in the nitty gritty of the running of life. You know, the trains have got to run on time, we're fighting fires, all of those type of metaphors. And I really felt that I needed to take a step back and have a look at how my role can be strategic in the business. And I felt that I needed to move from that tactical role to the strategic role, the bigger picture. I wanted to understand the why. And I really felt that that was a challenge for me. And I felt that the mini MBA would help me to overcome this challenge. I think they were really excellent. So the blended learning really, I think, was the key to this course because it allowed you to do certain aspects in your own time. And then the part that was, you know, in person, it was a very short part. So you can actually schedule that into your diary. And Malcolm and the team at the Mini MBA, they were very clear what those dates were. And so you could plan it into your diary. As you know, executive assistants have very difficult schedules. So we could plan that in. So the in-person time was a wonderful time where you could meet your cohorts, you could meet your team, you can exchange ideas and really get a sense of that learning in real time. Those sessions were also recorded, so you can go back to them and refer to them. Then we were also sent lessons that we would do on our own, that were sort of not in person, and that part was really, really great because you could learn at your own speed. You know, each of us have our own learning styles, so we could use those in whatever time we wanted to, you know, finish them if we wanted to start and then stop or come back later. It really was helpful. And just one point, I thought that the content of each of the modules was incredibly engaging. Often you can have digital learning that can be incredibly boring. It's either the pace is either too slow or the pace is too fast, or it has no relevance. The information has no relevance. I found that the actual course was very, very engaging. And I found that the material was of world-class material. Yes, it was really great. I was so privileged to be part of our cohorts. There was a group of people that were from all over the world and in various different industries. So firstly, it was just so great to meet those people and to get to know them. We had a WhatsApp group set up and we would often text each other and we would just hop on a call for a virtual coffee and we would help each other with our business cases, or we would just sort of sound off ideas that we were having, for our business case that we were going to submit at the end of the year, at the end of the course. And I really felt that camaraderie really just helped everyone just get over the line. And I've certainly made some friends in the course, and I really feel privileged to be part of their lives. And I'm really looking forward to their success journey as they have done this course now. And I think already some of them have got new roles. And for me, that is just an incredible testament to the course and how it's elevated the role of the EA, elevated the role of the PA, and, you know, given us the ability to be able to have this standing within the community, standing within the business. We've had that knowledge that we've got from the course, but not a theoretical knowledge, a very practical knowledge that we can put to use right away. So within the cohorts, I would say 1 or 2 of them already had new roles, and I've just really felt that that part is being one of the best parts of the course. Yeah, the golden tip for me, and I would say it would be a very personal thing, is that I wanted to really complete my mini MBA, but I really couldn't see how that would fit into my life, because, you know, our lives are so busy. My job is incredibly busy. I have family, it's very busy. But the golden tip that I would give to people is, this course is absolutely doable, and you will look back and go, I did it. You know, it's not something that is 3 years. It's not something that is incredibly difficult to attain. It's something that is completely doable. Yeah, so there were 2 reasons why I chose this particular MBA. And the first reason was that I have a very, very busy role, and I have a very, very busy family life. And I think that, you know, we live in a society that's always on, and creating that work-life balance can be very, very challenging for executive assistants, personal assistants, any type of assistant role. And to try and layer a mini MBA on top of that almost seems impossible. And I didn't want to take on a course that was theoretical in nature, that I would take an exam at the end and learn all these facts and have no value to my life. I wanted a very practical course that I could use those tools and tips immediately in my role. And that's certainly the first box that the mini MBA ticked for me. The second box that the mini MBA ticked was that it was able to fit into my life. So the courses that we were doing were sort of 5 months in duration, and there wasn't this big exam at the end that I had to learn for. It was a wonderful business project that we would do throughout the 5 months, and you could do it a little bit at a time, and you could fit that into your busy life and your busy role. And it really, for me, that ticked the box. I could definitely sum it up in one word, and it would be empowering. I feel that that word empowering just sums up the fact that the mini MBA can give you the tips and tools that you will need to be able to add value to your role, and not only to your role, but to the business that you're working in. Well, firstly, I would just say go for it. Sign up for the course, because it is, if I've looked at different MBAs, and I did look at many different MBAs before I chose this course, I didn't see any MBA that actually fit in with my life and the way that I could learn, and also particularly for EAs and PAs in our role that we are doing now. So firstly, I would say go for the course. The time that you will spend and the investment that you will make will really help you in your role, and will really help in the future roles that you have.